It's safe to say that the hype train for Star Wars Battlefront is pulling into the station, as of course it does release in just a couple of days, and EA has decided to reveal some details for the Season Pass. Now, this isn't a huge amount of content for now, but they probably will be revealing more information and all that sort of stuff later on down the line. It's fairly common to say, hey, we've got this much planned, but some of it's up in the air, or have decided on release dates or whatever. That's not completely uncommon, but let's just say that don't assume this is everything, but it's still not a good sign. Now, according to EA and DICE, the DLC will be available through 4 different expansion packs following release. Basically, will allow you as a Season Pass holder 2 weeks of early access on everything. Now, the main sticking point for this is that the Season Pass is almost as much as the game itself, a whopping $50. And of course, it's entirely up to you whether or not this is actually worth that. Personally, I would say no, but I don't ever buy Season Passes. I very rarely buy DLC, and this is for a game that I really enjoyed. So, here's what you get. 4 epic expansion packs featuring brand new content across the Star Wars galaxy, including over 20 new pieces of galactic tech, including weapons, vehicles and star cards for both Rebels and Imperials, 4 more heroes and villains for you to fight as or against. 16 additional multiplayer maps featuring new locations, 4 exciting new game modes, 2-week early access to each expansion pack, and exclusive shoot first emote. As I said, we don't know how much content these 4 expansion packs actually are, and we don't know if they've got anything else planned. That's just what we know of for the moment. The thing is though, $50 is a hell of a lot of money, making the full entry price, assuming you want the game and the Season Pass, assuming you're in the US of course, is $110. That is an absolute insane amount to spend on a single game. And of course, as I just said, the fact that we don't know what's in these 4 expansion packs is kind of key. If we knew roughly at least what sort of content they'd be adding, we could perhaps judge and say, yeah, that expansion or story sounds really interesting. I'm definitely going to get that because I want to play those expansion packs a little bit early. Now, this doesn't include the free DLC that everyone's getting from December the 8th, I believe, but yeah, this is expensive, and the fact that they haven't really told you what you're getting does not make it any better. Personally, I would consider this not a good value. I would imagine you can buy the expansions separately, so if I were you, I'd wait and see which expansions actually appeal to you. It's not exactly surprising they're doing maps, but I'm a bit disappointed, as I do believe, and many believe of course, that it splits the community unnecessarily, there we go, words. So it's a bit disappointing to see that, but I don't think anyone's really surprised. So sound off in the comments, I want to know. Personally, I would give this a thumbs down for value. As I said, I don't really do Season Passes like ever. I do occasionally buy DLC, but even that is rare, to be honest, because, well, I don't have much time to play games, and usually when I'm done with the game, I'll move on to the next one, and if I find myself some free time, I'll come back to it on a later date. But regardless of that, thank you very much for watching. Do let me know your thoughts on the price and whether or not you think it's good value. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.